being the vice president of the student union, this made believe that a girl child have this obstacle or challenges, just like you said. But I think one of the first things we could help a girl child overcome these challenges is to train the mind, because I think everything starts from the mind. If we believe we have these expectations, we'll be acting towards the direction. But if we know, like if we have this mindset that nothing is actually stopping us, not even the opposite gender, not even our weaknesses, then I think we can do better. So I think there should be more awareness to the girl child that they actually have the possibility of doing whatever they want to do. Then aside that, I think the government could put more efforts in making sure that the girl child and the female gender have a voice, have a say. So if they should make it more intentional, I think it will be better, definitely. Yes, like definitely. When you say education, it's not just about the course you're going to study. It's about the exposure you have, about the people you meet, about what you tend to learn from people bigger than you that you've met probably in the space of you going to school. So it has definitely, from my family to school. I've been trained with lots of persons directly and indirectly, so it has played a vital role. So education is key, and then every girl child should always make sure they have adequate education. I belong to an organization called Sit Out, and there's one conference they had then about the female gender, and it was breaking the ceiling. It is when I was done with that conference, then I was not the vice president. Although I was thinking, but I was not really sure. I think that thing really groomed my mind, because I have to go back home and start reading about it. So these are the kind of things a girl child should be, open to, because it's just about you talking to yourself that you have to do this, and then you have no limitation. So when I go home, this is it. So I have to start doing things that I know I have no limitations to it. So I've had scenarios where I go back home and I'm thankful to God for attending events. I think it's getting better. It's getting better. That's just the truth. You can't even compare it to then Nigeria or then the world then generally. It's getting better anywhere and everywhere. Even at you currently, we still have female who are aspiring for the office of the president. And then in the States, our governor is so intentional about fixing women into key offices. Okay, to Mel, I want to thank them for their support so far for the female gender. But I think the male too can support us more. They can encourage us. They can speak to us that we can do it rather than feel threatened. When a female tends to do better, they can always hold our hands and lift it up. And then to the women, I want them to know that men are not even our problem anymore. Gone are those days when they say men are, gender, all of that. Men are not the problem anymore. We just feel since we are women, we are weaker, and then we cannot do some certain things. But I want to let the women know that we have no limitation. And then to prove a point to the world, when any female has an opportunity to serve in any office or anywhere, I think they should do better. They should double their efforts to prove to women that we can do better, and then to prove to the world that women are not weak, that women too are strong and they can do better.